OoT. Huh? Jesus Christ. Thanks for the GG. Didn't have interview.
It's kind of stacked, honestly.
Yo.
It's a little fucked.
Oh,
Garg.
Hey.
Yo, Garg. Oh, we're getting some echo from your stream.
Oh, might be.
Alright, fixed. So,
That was a
GG's?
GG.
Yeah. Tell us a tale of Forest Temple, because I feel like you're eager to share.
I got tilted in Jabu because I had to get up and sort my cat out.
Oh yeah, Jim.
Like during while I fell down the elevator because I wasn't looking at the screen. Because my cat was clawing my door for like 10 minutes. And I was like, no one else is sorting it out, so I guess I'll get up and sort my cat out. And then just tilt
damn.
happened. Jungle jump is also like I practiced like 10 hard tricks, and jungle jump I forgot to put it on the list to practice in the last like 3 weeks. So I wasn't
bit
sure
rusty.
about when you drop the bomb if you should target or all sorts of stuff. And I was like, I think I remember how to do it. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
because
back
like
on the list now.
Yeah.
because the setup was fine. Like it was like the second time you did it, like you got it set up perfectly, and then you just went like a frame early on the hook shot
Yeah.
because you got the first frame.
I also
Bomb drops at the second frame.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if I needed that key because I was tilted, and I was like, I'm going past Beth or whatever.
Yeah.
So I
Oh,
opened
yeah.
the chest, and then the last time I did it with the chest open, I couldn't remember what the frames looked like with the chest open, and I was like, because I used the chest like a dumbass. I don't know why I do that for my visual.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. This row was pretty bad, I think, and I knew it was bad like early on, but I thought I want to pick something
Make it
comfy and not corpse push, and then during like domain harvest chat, I was like, this row isn't comfy either. I have to do a bunch of dumb tricks. So I was just really mad the whole time.
Yeah, because the board didn't look that great from where we were standing. There wasn't any like standout rows. There was like a
Yeah.
bunch of okay rows.
I think there were some good ones, but I just
Uh,
I thought column 4 looked okay as well.
yeah, row 1 I think was like the comfy trade quest pick.
Yeah.
But I mean, it also has jungle jump, so
yeah, it's hard. There's always something in.
Not-
these.
not
I was
much
thinking
of
doing
an
column
improvement,
one
I
actually.
guess.
I was tempted to do column one,
column 1. Ooh.
but I just haven't done.
6 sons, Fist of Hard Piece, 7 compasses. Yeah, it's not bad. But Fist of Hard Piece and Hard Pieces in the same one is pretty decent.
Chao Kajira
Compasses
just
does lead you to that.
to just do
yeah.
the trade quest, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it might be okay. There was like a bunch of rows I was thinking of in this.
And that's egg done.
And some
GG.
GG's for egg.
Yeah.
Yeah, I opened up his
The
stream and like,
119.
Yeah, just to kind of see if you get
Yeah.
snapped or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty close. You guys were like about even because like he entered like
I-
War Temple at the same time you like
I
started.
think egg was ahead
Forest.
for
TLBR.
quite a while, but then Water Temple kind of.
Yeah, War Temple was a bit rough. Wasn't particularly because of Infinity Death, it's just where he routed it just ended up being a bit weird.
Yeah.
So like you had to like backtrack and lower the water a second time and stuff to get the pillar,
Right.
like the central area, like
Yeah.
skull, and like messed up a couple of fins. So
Yeah, that row
Yeah, there was a lot of
pretty
weird
good, I think.
routing choices in Water Temple. It's quite questionable.
yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I don't think there's any good
Why didn't
like,
I pick
properly
that
good
row?
row.
What was I
a
thinking?
TLBR.
TLBR.
Yeah, I just didn't see that row, I guess. I think I prefer it to the one I did, maybe.
I always look at TLBR first because I always look at the middle
That's
square
alright.
and then
I
look at the squares.
I think it's good. It's good if you get fake bomb bag and
Yeah.
like don't do the rusty switch over. But
And
the
last week I've just been running
Uh,
37 water keys, so I've just been living in Water Temple, so
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of want to do Water Temple.
Yeah.
It's all fresh, so yeah, it's a weird board. I think it was okay. Like I'm not complaining about it. It was just weird.
No, it wasn't like one like obvious broken row. It was just like a bunch of it doesn't seem that bad.
Yeah.
yeah.
A lot of weird like awkward goals. I feel like I never see like Seven Sons or Cowan House like ever. So it's weird seeing them pop up
I just
next to each
read
other.
Egg's comment. That sums it up, I think.
I'm doing Water Skull again without fake bomb bag. Fuck that shit. Yep.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
definitely how I feel about Water Skulls. If I can't get the keys, I'm not doing it.
Yeah. I
It's
oftentimes
not worth
do
the
that.
aggravation.
Yeah, we were saying like fake bomb bag is like pretty good in this row. Like I think it's
Yeah.
probably about even with
I would have
Yo,
done fake B-bag.
normal.
You
Yo,
like,
Egg.
GG?
Legit.
GG's.
Yo, Egg. GG's.
So we just read your comment, and I think it's pretty accurate. So I do want to start with that. What was the thought process between not getting fake bomb bag and not being water keys?
Well, you do want shoes for Rusty.
And
You
also,
could just get strength.
You could have got strength.
but ZL is just
Skip.
faster too. Like ZL and fake bomb
Is
back
it?
for 5 is like the same
Uh,
time. It's comparable. So you had to go out of your way to get fake bomb back. Fake bomb is just straight up slower.
I
You
don't.
have to go decent.
Well, I think they're comparable, right? Like it's about even. Fake bomb.
Yeah, they're comparable, but it
getting
doesn't
the-
consider actually getting the fake bomb back. It's just in Water Temple. So I don't know.
In water, it's comparable. I don't
so,
think
yeah.
that's
No,
true.
that's it's.
I
a lot
think
Can't
faster.
be right
I think
at
that's
all.
fake news.
That's
I think it's
that's hard
comparable,
cope.
including getting the fake bomb back.
Yeah.
I think
Well,
it's comparable.
it's still a mistake to
Um,
get fake bomb back in that room, though. You definitely.
I don't think it is
I-
because
I
you
don't
could
think it
skip.
is.
You could skip GTG. Like skipping GTG
I guess.
is like about as much time as covered saves. So
Yeah,
you're
and
not
then
really saving anything by getting shoes.
Yeah, just
it's
making more
basically a
trips.
choice between do you get black gauntlets and fake bomb bag for the keys, so you can get to do the interior hover, or you get shoes and then maybe do dragon head hover instead. In War Temple, it's probably the fastest way of doing that with shoes, but I don't see a world in which not getting fake bomb bag is faster. I don't know.
Like it might be like I think
It's
it'll be
probably
around the same
close,
speed. But
yeah.
like getting fake bomb bag is way easier.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it's
it's
close,
just- it
but
saves-
easier to do the bomb.
I think it's probably worth doing just to save the headache having to deal without fake bomb bag.
Yeah.
I mean, it's easier without, technically. Like, you just do pretty easy shit, when you have ZL.
Well, I mean,
Well, you
yeah,
still
but
use
but
ZL.
but you have ZL and fake bomb bag.
Yeah,
That's
the
the
best
point.
route is ZL plus fake bomb back.
Yeah.
Like you lower the water. That's the best route.
yeah.
I mean, ideally, I would just hit the Darkling thing, but I didn't, because I haven't done it in forever. But, I
Right.
haven't
Well,
wasted
yeah.
it
I think you.
on top of a bunch
Yeah,
of
you
other
could have
stuff.
gotten the central pillar key like before raising the water again, so you didn't have to lower it again after.
No, I had to
long
get
shot.
the Sculpture, so I ain't getting that without a long shot. I'm not hovering up there.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true.
Yeah. That's the
Yeah.
only problem with the yellow route is you have to do open dark link
Yeah.
room while the water's down, which is a 2-frame 8 input, but still.
Yeah.
You never do it, so you're never used to doing
That
it.
that's
So,
why
might not be a good idea.
fake bomb bag plus CL is faster purely because
Yeah.
you do the
You can-
long
you can
shot
start
straight
there.
away. Yeah.
You start there, you just go straight to
Yeah, you
Dark
start
Link,
with
get
long
long
shot.
shot, and then you get the river one, then you go and load the water level and stuff.
I welcome you to not picking the goal without RBA from now on, Meg. Join the club.
Yep, because it is sucks.
It doesn't- this definitely feels bad to be in Water Temple for a long time.
Yeah, I mean, the majority of it was just bad play. Like, it's 5 minutes, probably. You could shave off of what I did in Water Temple if you
Yeah.
routed it correctly with what I had. But, I
Mhm.
mean,
Yeah.
I wanted
Probably.
early min too, which means I'm not getting fake bomb bag. But I could have just got late min. I guess that's fine.
Yeah, that's
Totally
fair.
fine. Yeah, I mean, not a fan. I'm not a fan of how well it went until water is what I'm mad about, but whatever. Went Yeah, because pretty you played well. really
well. Like,
And then water
Up until,
happened,
like,
and I'm
water
oh,
really-
well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
fucking kill me now. And that was Water Temple. Oh, dude, Water Temple was supposed to be the easy part too. I was like, I better not fuck up Rusty Hover, and I didn't. And I was like, awesome, the rest is free, and then it wasn't. So that sucks.
That's how it goes. We both had
It's
a
unfortunate.
very subpar
Why the fuck didn't we just
performance.
pick row 4, by the way?
row 4? I
Is it
thought about row 4.
Just, is it just the best row? Like, I'm looking at it.
I thought it looked pretty good as well.
yeah.
It's pretty fucking good.
Yeah,
it
it
looked
looks,
pretty
looks
good.
good.
I think I
Just 'cause
convinced
of the
myself out of
double
it. I'm
castle.
not sure how I did that, but I did that.
Row 4 or even BLTR would have been fine too. BLTR, just Kojiro, go ham. Oh, you don't even need a Kojiro, honestly. You have to jungle jump anyways.
Yeah.
I would have picked BLTR, but I didn't want to jungle jump, so I didn't.
Yeah.
And defeat Meg's always
Fair.
tough.
From
Yeah.
now on,
I
I'm
think
not doing
Guard.
it. I'm avoiding jungle jump. Like last year against
Guard.
Fenta, I also wasted like 5 minutes. jungle jump.
Yeah,
Guard
PTSD,
definitely
man,
lost a-
PTSD.
Yeah,
lost
that's
a
what
few
was
minutes
Yeah.
On
Yeah, that's
jungle
not
jump.
crazy.
It was like 30. It was like 30 bombs, I think.
Yeah, it was like attempt 8, something like you got it, I think.
So the reset was in there too to get the bombs.
Yeah, it was pretty rough to watch. That's what Jungle Jump does. It's just one of
Yeah.
those tricks.
Yeah, I was curious what was taking you so long.
Yeah,
Like,
I tilted.
both our times are complete fucking shit. So
Yeah.
Tilted.
how is this not over yet?
I thought when I entered Lax, I checked your stream. I was like, he's not done yet. well, surely I'm about to be sniped. And then I saw you like
Yeah.
entering Jabu. I was like, I think I win. Something must have gone horrible. But I looked at the rail. I was like, I don't know what went horrible.
Water. I guess yeah.
Water
fake
temple
bomb bag
without
is
bomb
just
bag.
better. I just thought they're comparable, and then yeah, I mean you're right. They're comparable, but Rusty. But I don't know. What's even the comparison? Is it ZL and Bow compared to fake bomb bag and ZL? Is that what it is?
Yeah,
Probably,
I
yeah.
believe so. I believe so. I think
Yeah.
those two
Like
are like
choose cancel
around
out,
the
right?
same.
Oh, so I guess
They're
in,
around the same
in
time.
that scenario, I think my route is better then, because if it's assuming ZL plus Bow is roughly the same speed as ZL plus fake bomb bag, then that means GTG choose are free at that point, right? So you save the time in Rusty Hover. I think it's correct not to get.
I mean, if you do GTG and then do Rusty
Well, I don't
Hover,
know if that
isn't that
includes-
about the same time as skipping GTG and just doing Spirit
Well, I
Interior?
don't know if that comparison includes the get there.
That's true. It might not
Yeah.
include if it doesn't include the time to actually get Bow.
Yeah.
Then fake bomb bag would be better.
Yeah, I think what Fanta said is correct. Like, if one way is easier, then and they're both comparable, to do the easier one.
Yeah.
I feel like it would just save you so much aggravation.
I mean, really,
Long
the
run.
only thing that you add that's difficult with non-fake BB is the hover slide. That's about it. I guess sledge.
It isn't bad. It's just again like you're doing the
Yeah.
hover slide, or you're just using hover boots to go over there and
Yeah,
open
it's
the door.
a couple
So
extra.
I mean, quips were
ledge
fun,
clips, I
too,
guess.
which wasn't great.
Yeah.
yeah, more.
Also, I
glitch
got
as well.
fucking torched, which was awesome.
It does feel
Yeah,
nice
yeah.
having the long shot earlier, just to hook things from further away, like a few times.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
almost
it does
It's
save
very
you.
like, yeah,
It's
it's
good,
very
yeah.
small.
Saves time, like because like in like the boss key skull, for example, you can just walk to the edge and hook shot from the edge of the finish there and to go to the actual hallway. So you just go having to wait for the boulder to come down and then go over there. You can just do it from the entrance essentially.
Yeah.
And also
Yeah.
the way you did it, you got 3 keys before long shot.
Oh,
Well, that
so,
was
like, you can-
because the reason that happened.
Yeah, you can get the
was
one
because
after
I
long
ran
shot,
out of
but-
arrows. So I ran out of arrows, and I was like,
Right.
well, fuck, right? I have no arrows because torches suck ass in water. So then I'm like, okay, I'll go get block key, and then when I get block key, I'm like, wait a second, I still need bow because I'm gonna need 3 keys. So I'm like, well, that sucks. I hope to God those pots near that one room have arrows, which they did, which was lucky. But
ah,
Okay.
fair enough.
I didn't
Actually,
know
I
if
mean,
they
yeah,
did.
that-
I assumed
one-
they did. It was either magic or arrows.
The one near
so-
Ruto?
Yeah, those
Yeah,
have
okay.
arrows in them. They actually
Yeah,
have like
spots
a big
do, yeah.
arrows thing.
Yeah, they have
Yeah.
they're like 10 arrow drops.
Yeah.
I think they're actually 20.
Yeah, that extra key ended up kind of helping
What,
you
they're
anyway,
on-
because when you failed the damage boost and you just went and
Yeah.
got the
Yeah,
other
those-
skull. But
Yeah, because those pots are 10 drops because arrows don't come in 20s, right? They come in 5, 10, and 30. Right? So it wouldn't be a
Right.
20 drop, it'll be 10s.
Well, in the shop, it's 10, 20, 30, right?
Yeah, but I'm saying like the actual drops themselves, I think like a single arrow is
Oh.
5, and then a double arrow is 10, and then a triple arrow is 30. It's weird how that works out, but that is
Yeah.
the case.
Oh, it must be a 30.
The
I think it
icon
was
in the
day
shop
one.
is for 10, but for drop it's a 5. The single arrow.
Yeah. It's strange. I don't know why they do it that way.
But yeah,
It really should be 10, 20, 30, but, you know, Ocarina of Time things. It's just how it goes
Nope.
sometimes.
I think the row was fine. I think I just underestimated how long Jabu and water take. Like, even if you do water well, 5 takes quite a while still.
Yeah, because like Jabu alone is around like 5-6 minutes from entering Jabu,
Yeah.
and then taking into account time to get there, so it is a bit
Yeah.
of time. Just 'cause
I
you have to
don't
boomerang.
know why I choose a row that goes Jabu, Fire, and Spirit, but here we are.
I
It was a
skipped
fun
it.
row. I did
It was
like
a
it.
bad
I
row.
enjoyed my time. Yeah, like if you did it right, it's definitely like a 1:12-ish or so. Maybe even faster if you do a couple other things. But to be fair, every row is a 1:12-ish pretty much.
Yeah.
If you route it perfectly. So yeah, it was a fun row. It was a very stressful row.
You got to buy next week, Egg? Waiting for
oh,
Dotso
fine.
slime.
well,
Nice.
yeah, I think the way the bracket works now is just like whenever you know your matchup, you
True,
schedule. Like you have 1 week to schedule. So
Yeah, just get it
Whenever
done,
they do.
basically. Whether they're done,
whenever
you
they do
set
their
them up.
race, that's when you'll know. But
I feel so bad.
um,
Beating Garg is like rare, and then you had a shit run, and I didn't capitalize.
Yeah.
Yikes.
So-
Yeah. You
That's
had
how
the
I feel
shot,
whenever I
but-
lose to Tab and you got like a
Unfortunate.
118, but I got like a 120. It's like, bro, this could have been the time.
Yeah, whatever. It happens.
That's how it is.
There was definitely. It was a weird board.
Yeah.
Mostly because 37 and Gerudo's Valley was on there, so you're like, fuck that. You're not doing that. I wonder if. What was even.
Yeah,
This
did you
comp
guys
wasn't
think
bad
there was like a
either.
best row that we didn't pick?
No, I don't see, like, I feel like every row we talked about, like, column 1 and row 1.
maybe
and
row 4, maybe.
I think
Row
row
four.
I still like
Yeah.
row 5.
I think
But,
that I think they're all
Yeah,
decent
row
rows.
five.
I don't think there's one that particularly stands out.
I looked at row 5 as well.
I
I
like
thought row
that.
5 was decent, yeah.
Yeah.
I
Not
just
bad.
Don't you all
silver
compare- it's just 10
preference.
silvers. It's weird. You gotta try.
Yeah.
You gotta go out your way for those.
Yeah, but it has good synergy with hard
Yeah.
pieces with the ice.
And
Yeah.
Lake Alia skulls, so you get iron boots
Yeah.
and that, so you get ice cannon for
I
free.
think it's potentially
For
pretty
sure.
good.
Yeah.
But
Plus you get
also
Taurus.
Serenade skip with hearts, so
Pieces.
that's a mistake for me.
That is a point. Serenade skip for farts.
Yeah, you would have like 6 at that point. Yeah.
Yeah, you'd have about 5.
Just
Fuck,
die a
that's
few times in
probably-
Ice Cat and it's fine.
Yeah.
Just have the Wolfos go to town. You'll be fine.
Yeah, just let him rip and tear.
Let him do his thing.
Yeah, I guess that is a pretty solid row. all things considered. I don't know if my song choices were right. I think they are.
Yeah, I think they're fine.
Yeah, I think
Can you
Um,
storm
I think
into
they're-
the
they're
mid,
correct.
maybe?
I mean, like, I think if you want going to fire, or well, maybe because you got
Oh,
minuet
yeah.
as well, right? I think maybe you get stormed with a minuet, possibly.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
That's probably
That's
what you would do
close.
instead.
For some reason, I really wanted to do early min for like no reason.
I think like Requiem, Minuet, Storms are all around the
Yeah.
same.
Yeah. Amen. Bolero was a given, so I really just.
Yeah, Bolero was. I mean,
Yeah,
you could have skipped Bolero technically by just going over the mountain. Let's skip it. You could
Yeah,
have
but
skipped
like
Bolero.
why?
but, like,
Yeah,
why
but
would you?
why?
Yeah, why would you?
It's like one
Yeah,
of
like
the
there's no reason.
fastest
There's no
songs
reason
to
to,
get.
but like,
Oh, yeah, I
technically
guess,
you could have done. You could
I
have
guess
skipped
we could talk
Bolero.
about the
and
songs for Garg because
Oh, yeah, that
you
was-
got like 8 songs and then deleted one.
Yeah.
I
did-
Yeah.
I think Moose was saying he liked doing Minuet like after
Late,
during like
yeah.
while you're getting domain calls. It's like go get Minuet, then
That makes
Then
sense.
flip back into River.
like skip
Yeah.
Suns. But I guess the Suns probably helped you.
Yeah. I
for-
wasn't like I was thinking when I
I'm
normally
there.
do this goal with Trade Quest, 8 domain, I'm waiting there for like 40 seconds, 50 seconds. So I
Yeah.
was like, at the very least, I don't know.
Right.
It probably makes it as good as
Yeah.
like
You-
trying to
you
preserve
could've-
Minuet or something.
Could have got wreck, and that would have set your time of day perfect.
Well, I wasn't even in Colossus, so
That's true. Yeah, you
I was
wouldn't.
like-
Yeah, there's no reason to get a requiem.
But even if you're trade questing, if you go Serenade post Saw, your time of day is usually fine by the time you get to the book.
It's
Uh,
plenty of
Moose
time,
was
but
saying
it's-
after ice.
you have to wait.
After ice arrows.
Yeah, after ice. Oh, after ice arrows might be a little stricter. I'm trying to remember.
I also didn't. So my bomb route, I didn't do crater or anything, so I needed to get lake bombs as well. So I was just like,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
gonna try and make some
True, true.
time of day thing.
I
How'd you
mean,
get Suns?
yeah,
Or
you
just
could
buy
have you
bombs
could
at
have
that point.
You could have.
Well, I didn't go
Yeah,
in.
you had
I didn't go.
you had the
there,
song,
you know?
but yeah,
So
yeah. I
it
mean,
was just like.
I mean, I think
I don't
optimal in that route. Like I can't
I don't
see
know.
why
Like
you
going
could.
there just for the buying bomb, it'd have been worth it if you want time
Yeah,
of day.
maybe.
I mean, you get 40 bombs, and you're already RBAing
Yeah.
powder.
I mean, you did
I
farm
don't
like
see-
Yeah, I got like 2 drops already.
bunch.
I just needed a bit, and I was like,
But
yeah.
you could
You
just
farmed a
not
bunch of
farm.
bombs. Like it would have saved all that farm.
It ended up being the
Yeah.
correct decision though when it came to jungle jump, so
yeah. I mean,
Oh, you would have had 40. You could have messed up.
Well, yeah, you could have bought
even-
bombs.
Yeah.
Um,
40 post saw is all you ever need, unless you like forget how to play the game, I guess. But
I think what Moose is saying is probably the best way, but
Yeah.
I think what you did was also fine.
yeah, I'm trying to think. Last time I did domain from Magic, I think it was fine. To just go immediately there. Well, from Serenade. If you go Serenade, what you can do is you can just ledge clip post bottom and then just immediately go back into domain.
It's not.
That's what I did for.
It's not
for
having
Heartbeat.
like
If
enough
you-
time. It's
But if you want to do ice arrows first, though,
what? Okay, I needed
Yeah.
to do
Oh,
Jabu as well
I guess,
with hover
yeah.
boots, and then it's like, do I want to?
Well,
I
you
was
just
like-
Nocturne then Serenade because Nocturne
Yeah.
doesn't progress time of day at all.
But I was
But yeah, I see what
thinking-
you mean because elementals and songs. So.
Yeah, I wanted to
I get
just
it.
like get my arrow prep and just warp from A to B to C. Because I knew I was going to mess something up
I
otherwise.
think what you did
You are
was
right, yeah.
definitely way safer. Like
Yeah.
than like
Yeah.
trying to come up with some 5-head time of day routing. Just like get suns easy mode.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just Suns is never going to be optimal in this scenario, technically. But
Yeah.
it's very safe, so I can't knock that. That's very good. It's not that much slower, I don't think. I mean, for 7 songs, Suns is kind of. Yeah, I guess you have elemental.
I mean, yeah, the main slow thing is the fact that he basically got 8 songs because he deleted Minuet.
Oh yeah. Wait, delete. Oh, yeah, I see.
I
what
had
you did.
elemental arrows. I just got it after sword.
Yeah. I don't know if delete would be right. It depends. I know like Serenade to Min is very quick.
Yeah, I think.
But
you
that's
do-
in like a 10-song scenario.
I think doing it during the domain scores is better, honestly.
Yeah. It just depends what time of day works out. Which, let's see, if you're entering, I guess if you went fast enough, it would be just turning night when you enter Groot. No. If you can spirit hover and make fire arrows, yeah, I guess it would technically be turning night as you enter Gruta Fortress if you didn't fuck up. But is that enough time?
Yeah.
Because then
I
you had to play
assume that's enough.
Serenade, which puts you out. No, but you play Serenade though, so now your time of day is passing
yeah.
during the cutscene, and you have to do the clip. So now you're like half day, and then you'd
Yeah,
have to
maybe
go all the
it's-
way down. I don't.
Maybe
it
it's
would
too
be
tight. I
close.
don't know. You also have to like dive down to Minuet.
I guess you might be able to get away with like doing the river ones last, but then you had to reverse and weep, and that's so much more overworld movement as well. Or maybe you do them like early hook shot, and just do them post like Ganon from Trade Quest. I don't think that works out though. Time of day wise. Sounds like that's awful. Just to do the ZR ones. But that sounds
Yeah.
terrible.
Anyway.
But yeah, GG's. Both our rows sucked, so we
That's
need
how
to
it
be
goes
better at
sometimes.
choosing.
How it goes sometimes, you
We
know.
were just
Sometimes you just get the weird boards. Nothing really stands out.
We were both
Well, even look
expecting
at the
to
board.
lose, I think, the whole time.
I see like 3 rows that are better than the ones we picked. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah,
So I'm
same.
like,
That's just bingo sometimes. You're like,
why
well,
did
I need to
we
pick
do
something,
this?
so this
So,
will do.
in Master Sword, I opened the board and was like, please have the other domain row be better than this one. And I was like, oh yeah, it's bottom of the well. Guess I got
Bottom of the map compass in bottom of the well.
I'm stuck
Oh,
with what
yeah.
I'm doing, I guess.
Dude, I'm just.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I should.
Yeah, row 2.
Row 4
does
has so
seem
much.
good.
It looks good, yeah.
synergy.
It's better than what I did, I think.
And on job.
Why should
really
look
like
at
that.
Zora's and main scores and be like, oh, what's this? Column 5 and row 2? Which one's better? I can just decide then.
I'm really liking.
suppose
I'm really
you're-
liking.
you're
row 4
still,
looking at it now.
Anti-skull push.
I think I'm not completely, but I was like, I don't know. I haven't really
Yeah,
been
I
practicing
get you,
bingo
I
in
get you.
like the last week and a half, to be honest.
I
yeah,
get you.
but-
It's
Yeah,
one of those tricks.
It's like there's no,
you
with
got
all this
1.0
ZL and
anyway.
stuff, there's no way there isn't a good trade quest row for me, right? And then I thought column 5 was
Sure.
it, but it ended up being bad. Like,
The best non-TQ route, I think, is BLTR. But I don't know how
Yeah,
good it is.
probably.
It depends on Meg, honestly. But there's just so much you can.
I mean, the issue with because you got Deep Fire plus Defeat Meg, but then Heart
Plus, you're
Pieces
not
is-
going. You're not going Ice Cavern, so you lose out on a lot of heart pieces. So 16's probably pretty tight.
yeah, we probably have to go out your way for Heart Pieces in that row.
Lab sucks. Tektite sucks because you're not doing trade quests. Well, I guess you could do trade quests maybe just
Oh,
for the
you
lab
can
and then the ice
free,
arrows.
free range, I suppose.
Yeah, but that's. Yeah. I guess maybe with
Oh,
the
well.
LTR you would just do Kojiro and run maybe. Just have the extra. Ice arrows save a bit of time on Meg, not much. It's very minor. I think the only thing you can do to save time on Meg if you have Ice Arrow and Quiver is like kill Green Bow first and that's like it. Because you still jungle jump in that scenario, so it doesn't matter. But I don't know.
Right.
You get fast chest cutscene or something, so you know that's totally worth it. I guess you could get that without Kojiro, you just dupe over. Would that be worth it? If you skip TQ, would you still dupe over the bow slot just to get fast cutscene? Is that worth the bottle? Probably not. I'm trying to think, because you get ice arrows because it's a goal, right?
You mean our being hookshot?
No. What I'm saying is like in non-TQ, right?
Like if you don't have
most
quiver,
likely,
so you need the bow. Do you?
yeah, so you
get
would
the
need the
bow
bow.
slot
Would you?
to make it?
Would you bother? I don't know if that would actually save
I think
time,
it
'cause
comes
it's-
down to if your equips line up with it. Like
Oh, you could just do it to OI actually. So yeah,
yeah,
it would
on
save
an
time.
OI, you'd have to.
Just
It's like
menu it.
it's not an
Oh,
extra
for the
pause,
bow
it's just-
chest.
Yeah.
Is it a fast chest if you
It
do
is,
the
yeah.
bow slot?
Yeah.
Well, isn't it if you have
'Cause
a
I think-
quiver?
Because yeah, if you have a quiver,
It's if you
also
have a
fast
quiver, I
chest.
think. Yeah.
Oh, is it? I
Yeah.
thought it was both.
Might be.
Maybe I'm wrong.
I don't know.
Maybe it's both. I don't know.
I know if you have a quiver, it just gives you one arrow.
Yeah.
I know that, but it also does give
Uh-huh.
you fast. You're right. It gives you a fast cutscene.
Anyway, I think we've rambled enough.
Yeah, I think we've exhausted everything we can talk about. So
Yeah. So thanks everyone for watching. With more bingo matches, probably there's a couple more tomorrow. So probably gonna do some of those. But yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching.
yeah,
See you guys then.
bye.
God, War 4 is so good. It has so much synergy. You get light arrows for free Ganon entry, and Ganon boss key, and fire trial. Oh. And you get a free compass because Jabu. That road might be cracked. Now I'm thinking about it. And that might be a really good road if you do it right.
Yeah.
You also get
LCR
no
row
row
four.
4.
or row 4. Yeah, row 4.
There's
Yeah.
so much synergy.
Yeah, the fire child with the BK, and then you also get like the Rainbow Bridge.
Yeah, you get free
Seems good.
entry, free Jabu.
All right, so it's been fun. See you guys later.
Yeah, thanks
Yeah,
for the stream.
Yeah. See you guys.
Wow. Still streaming. Okay, thanks for watching. Peace.